Going over just watching this video together. Um I don't work for Landmark Worldwide. I don't represent them. I don't make any money off of them. I don't even take any of their courses. And yeah, it's the best thing for them in the advanced course I've ever done. It's two 5-day courses, 915 bucks each before any discounts, $200 to register. It starts when you register, and call your local center, leave them a message, they'll call you back.
Can't think of his name. Don't come. Menopause. Gravy. Oh my God.
Oppenheimer? Are we talking about Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer. Okay, wait, don't think of it for a minute. I'll think of it. But lots of William Bartlett the third. We can go on and on. A few I won't name because they're trying to distance themselves as they rightly should. And
No, he worked with Bucky Fuller until Bucky passed, and Bucky is they had a great relationship.
part of it is a genuine. I've seen him. He and Mike love to debate ideas, and he loves that. I think that's a genuine aspect of his personality. But he was really.
I would not call I wouldn't call them his ideas. They come from, he can cite everything from Buddhism to Max Weber to Heidegger to Wittgenstein, and I believe it was Wittgenstein because it's not what Wittgenstein said. It's the exact opposite, and sometimes it's good to state what something is by first stating what it isn't. And by stating Wittgenstein, he was saying that's not it. No. Wittgenstein was climb up on it, climb up on the conversation. So never mind, forget what I was saying. But my point is that it's fully, you can look up every single one of the distinctions and find out kind of like some sort of origin, and a lot of origins are like 5,000 years old. So I wouldn't,
Seeking a legitimacy, be legitimized by the academic community, and then the idea that if he's legitimized, then Landmark is legitimized.
Yeah, I don't think he saw it as a need to legitimize himself or what did we learn in game social proof? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think so. It's not for that at all. It is he sees something missing, which is people have a question of like, well, what do psychiatrists say about this? What does theologians say about this? And then he's able to say, well, here, this is what they say.
You have about this $4 million library in Fullerton, California. It's part of why I decided to write, because I'm like, okay, this has to stop. Like, this is ridiculous. People are living on starvation wages. Their ESOP, with the retirement, it just took a massive hit.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry if you can't live on 50 grand a year, which you call minimum wage. I mean, I worked it out to about 20 bucks an hour, even at the extreme hours that you said that you work. And to be straight with you, if I worked there, I would absolutely want to go to the free assistant, stay and listen at the seminar that I was assisting at. You know what I mean? I didn't, there's just, anyway, there's just a commitment level, and it's not necessarily, I don't know, a bunch of staff members choose to do a little extra hour here or there. Um, yeah, not even because they like it necessarily. It's satisfying to them. He didn't say it was pleasant. It's satisfying.
Hit the pandemic, and they're going to give they send out an ESOP left.
And again, that staff that is like years later, and she worked there for 26 years before she was finally like, I don't want to work here anymore, which is my summation of it. It's not that I have all these complaints and they won't change, and I try to do everything and they won't change or listen, or there's some shady stuff going on or something like that. That's all just nonsense. I mean, I understand the concern. I appreciate the concern, definitely. But there's none of that concerns that you have actually.
Letter in 2022, they're going to $4 million more to a building in the Cal.
Yeah, okay. So they're spending crazy amounts of money. It's like they are highly effective, and then their board members chose to do that project, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. And yeah, 55 to 60 grand is not slave wages, you know what I mean?
State Fullerton campus, and how the Werner Erhard Center for Leadership Development is going to be a library. I call it a library, that's against the rules, but it's basically a library of all Werner's ideas. Anyway.
No, it's typical for these guys. I mean, Hubbard was the same way. It's all about legacy. It's all about being remembered. It's about gaining a level or aspect of immortality.
I mean, maybe, but maybe it's just I have a responsibility to make sure that no one that has the ability to take the form from watching this video and then picks up the phone and leaves a message for them and they call back. Stop them from seeing, oh wow, who's this guy Werner who started as Erhard seminar training that opened doorways to create landmark education that he sold to them, to the employees, with the board members and the court of public opinion on top of the board. And they and then create Landmark Worldwide is Yeah, there's nothing they didn't want Werner's people smearing him to stop them from getting what they want out of life since they were six or whatever. Um,
Everybody's going to know my name.
Yeah, and for Mike, who was already,
yeah. Again, it is not about Werner whatsoever. It's just protecting the brand of Landmark Worldwide, and it is it's not about him. It's about the ideas.
hit the tops in his field. He was kind of over his ego part of his life. He was very humble by the time I met him.
You talk about him negatively for an hour and 6 minutes, and then you say that he doesn't have any ego and he's humble.
Talked to enough people who knew when he was younger, that was true when he was younger. The time I met him, which was in his 70s, he was kind of like passed on it.
Yeah. I mean, come on. I can't hold someone in the 90s accountable for something that they already repented for and atoned for and took responsibility for and cleaned up afterwards for and lost their ego. Like, please don't compare me in the 90s to who I am today. What does that have to do with anything ever? Why are we talking about the past? Let's focus on the now, especially if I've done all the work. And if you didn't know that I did all the work, I apologize for being upset with you right now, but like, know that Werner, me, you, everybody that it's gone through the form of the advanced course has done the work and is not perfect in your typical dictionary definition of perfect, but is perfect in the sense that we all make the world, make your state, make your country work for you.
Have the success, and he, was the woman he loved and was happy to just, be in retirement and die around ideas. But he wanted to see the ontological approach to leadership kind of landed in the academy, so that the academy would do what it did, which is study it, take it apart, because he was really impacted. And his daughter, did the forum, repaired their relationship. He went and did it. He was very impacted by it. And he tells a great story. So, as Harvard, we would put all these business, people through these ethics programs, but they never came out being ethical. So, if we could add this ontological element.
Hope you're on the best day ever. Peace. We'll be back. Bye-bye. Watch this video on screen right now. You know you want to.